like Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, things like that. It was really hard for me back at a certain time to hear them talk about, I'm banging, I'm selling drugs, I'm doing this. And I'm like, I know Snoop lives in Claremont Heights. I know Ice Cube lives in Calabasas. As a listener, it was really hard for me to hear them push this message, but they're living in $5 million homes.
Right. So, I mean, you get paid for doing certain stuff, and it is what it is, Doc. But it's really sad that people are looking for heroes, man. People are looking for heroes. They're looking for Superman. They want to meet Batman. I've been watching a lot of Charleston White videos lately. Charleston makes a lot.
Let's talk about him. Because it's funny. About 8 months ago, I asked you about Charleston White. You didn't know much about him other than the name.
I didn't know much about him at all. And I've been watching him. I've been following his videos. I've been listening to him a lot more. The man makes a lot of sense. He has learned to. He's an antagonist, but his platform, what he stands for, he hates gangbangers. He hates Crips and Bloods. He hates gangbangers. He hates the concept. He hates the mindset of it. But somebody who was at one of these brothers, he said something about, and that brother man checked him, and the brother had to apologize to him. Damn it. He had a regular name. No, he had a regular rapper. It wasn't a rapper name. It wasn't no little nutsack, nothing like that. It was a regular dude. Damn.
I'll look it up while you're talking.
And he said, man, the brother hit me from a man-to-man basis, and homeboy had to apologize to him. I got to respect that. Okay. Charleston just shot himself a few days ago.
That's not true. Charleston White is the best troller. First of all, he has everybody. He'll put a video out, or he'll have Say Cheese or somebody put a video out, and everybody runs with it without even checking the facts. But there was something about a week ago where there was a picture of Charleston White on the ground with what looked like blood, and it looked like and the title was Charleston White shoots himself in a Dallas club. Charleston White came out like 6 hours later after he was the #1 trending topic, a billion trends all over the YouTube, and he's dancing around. Got you guys. Don't believe. Aside from and let me tell you about Charleston White, Lonzo, which is kind of cool because I interviewed Charleston White in early 2020 before anybody. Most people didn't even know who Charleston White was. I just got an ear of the brother one, and I was like, this dude is telling a good message. I liked his message, and if you go back and listen to my interview with him in 2020, it's not the Charleston White it's not the jumping around, and he was a regular dude. We had a regular conversation, and he was making a lot of points. My problem with Charleston White is when he says the things like F Nipsey Hussle and F, dead rappers. Like when a dead rapper comes out, he literally goes online and says F that. And I understand saying F gangster rap and F drill, but damn, to say F a dude who just died, that's where I think his message is getting a lot of BS put on top of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. And there's some things you just don't do to the dead, man. I got stories about dead people. I won't tell most of them because I'm just trying to, let somebody ask me about it, or if it comes up and it's really, 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 because you can't defend yourself. And a lot of these guys, man, they were decent cats. They just played a bad game, but they lost. But and I think with him, he understands how the internet works. He fucks with.
He mastered it. He mastered the internet.
He's fucked with even without a channel. This dude ain't got a channel no more. Okay.
His channel keeps getting taken down, and he gets like 150,000 subscribers in 3 weeks.
I can't get 20,000 because I ain't I'm trying to get to 15 now. Shit, we had 13. I'm trying to get to 15, but I'm sorry. Here is my dilemma as a grown ass man with a motherfucking AARP card, and I get a Social Security check. I can't do any goddamn thing, man. My soul will not allow me to just clown myself like that. I can't do it. Now I'll come up with some funny shit. I'll do some new shit. I'll do some different kind of shit. And I got my new word, new niggas. But is a certain shit I'm not gonna show my ass for the internet. I'm not gonna do it. I got a life outside of this shit. This is not my only thing I do. So when I'm out and talking to mayors and senators and congressmen, and I got my Rolodex is full of people. I mean, at my event, I got senators and mayors and council people dude, I just can't be any old kind of motherfucker. Okay, I have to be conscious of how I talk on the internet because they put up one of these videos. I might miss some of my funding. Okay, shit. This is what I enjoy doing this right here. This is part of my mentoring program to sit here and talk to brothers about hip hop and how it has declined, dissolved, evolved, whatever the case may be. But I'm not going to do it at the expense of any of my real businesses. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, yeah. And I actually, Charleston White and I were on phone call terms at one point. We talked over the phone. We texted several times. Keep in mind, this is 2020. And we were going to do something together. He approached me and said, hey, I would like to do something with you. Let's put something together. And I just this is when he just started. He was hot. Like he was like saying some shit, but he ain't saying what he's saying now, but he was still saying some shit. And I'm like, man, I can't attach myself to you because I live in Los Angeles and I got to walk around LA. You know what I mean? I can't do it, man. Keep doing your thing, homie, but I'll support you or whatever from afar. But no, I can't. There can't be no Dusty Vision, Charleston White, because I go through I buy fish in my favorite spot in Compton. Like I'm going to different spots and I can't do it.
It's certain shit I'm not gonna do because I understand it's certain. I roll the streets of Compton on a regular basis. I'm in City Hall. I'm in the mall. I'm in wherever I want to go, I go. Okay. And I don't need to have nobody looking at me talking about why I sit on the internet. Nah, man. If it ain't brother ain't looking to shake my hand, it ain't what I ain't gonna sit there and they gonna get my handshake. I want to keep my head on my shoulders.